Imagine a bike that carries the soul of the legendary Africa Twin, but in a more approachable, nimble package, ready to take you on dirt trails, highways, and twisty back roads without overwhelming hesitation. That's the promise of the 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650. In this video, we'll explore its design, performance, features, and how it stacks against rivals. Let's ride. The Africa Twin name has long symbolized adventure, reliability, and the ability to cross continents. With the 2026 Africa Twin 650, Honda appears poised to bring that DNA to riders who want the spirit of adventure in a lighter, more accessible format. Today, we'll break down everything known so far, what makes it special, where it may shine, and what challenges it might face. Design and features: the 2026 Africa Twin 650 blends classic adventure aesthetics with modern touches. Expect a beak-style front fairing, a tall windscreen, LED lighting, headlight, DRLs, indicators, and an overall silhouette that immediately communicates both off-road capability and highway presence. The frame is likely a steel or hybrid backbone design, tuned for strength and manageable weight. Suspension components are rumored to be fully adjustable. Inverted front forks with damping control and a rear monoshock with preload, rebound, and compression adjustment. The bike will likely ride on spoked wheels, tubeless ready, with a 21-inch front for off-road stability, and perhaps an 18 or 17-inch rear for a balance between dirt and pavement. Inside the cockpit, expect a full-color TFT display with Bluetooth smartphone integration, navigation features, ride modes, e.g. rain, touring, sport, off-road, custom, traction control, ABS, potentially cornering ABS, and optional accessories like cruise control, heated grips, USB-C or 12V ports, and keyless ignition. The seating position should be upright and comfortable, with ergonomics optimized for long-distance riding without sacrificing maneuverability in tighter terrain. The saddle might offer multiple height options to accommodate different rider sizes. Engine, performance, and range under the hood. Leaks and early reveals suggest the Africa Twin 650 uses a new 650cc parallel twin engine. Speculation points to output in the ballpark of 70-75 horsepower, with a torque curve tuned to deliver strong mid-range thrust. While we lack confirmed 0-100 km/h times or official top speed, many expect a top speed near 175-190 km/h, depending on conditions. Transmission options should include a standard 6-speed manual gearbox and possibly Honda's dual-clutch transmission, DCT, as an option, allowing seamless shifts for riders who prefer convenience over manual shifting. A slipper clutch could also help manage engine braking during aggressive downshifts. Fuel capacity is expected to be around 18-20 liters. And with efficient motor tuning and ride modes, the real-world range might approach 300 to 400 kilometers, depending on terrain, throttle input, and load. One interesting rumor circulating is Honda's patent filings for supercharger technology, and some believe the 2026 model might introduce forced induction in certain markets or future variants. Africa Twin Forum Plus One. If true, that could offer an extra boost in power at higher revs and maintain performance under load. Price and market position. Honda's strategy with the Africa Twin 650 seems to be offering a premium adventure bike without pushing into hyper-expensive territory. While exact pricing has not been confirmed, it's anticipated to be more affordable than full-size Africa Twin models, making it accessible to a broader range of riders. In markets where Honda reintroduces the Africa Twin, reports suggest a base variant with an 18.8-liter fuel tank, a lower windscreen, and 21-inch front wheel. In contrast to a more premium adventure sports trim with larger tanks, more suspension travel, and adjustable suspension. The Financial Express. This dual-trim approach may help Honda cater to both middleweight riders and long-distance adventure enthusiasts. Comparison with competitors. To understand the Africa Twin 650's place in the market, let's compare it to rivals like Yamaha Tenere 700, KTM 790 Adventure, and Triumph Tiger 900, lower trims. Against the Tenere 700, the Africa Twin 650 may compete on newer tech, more refined power delivery, and perhaps better comfort and features. The Tenere is known for simplicity and reliability, but the new Honda could outshine it with extra rider aids and versatility. Compared to KTM 790 Adventure, KTM offers aggressive power and sharp handling. The Honda will want to capture riders looking for smoother, more touring-capable behavior while retaining off-road capability. KTM's off-road edge might remain, but the Africa Twin 650 could win hearts in daily usability and long-haul comfort. Against Triumph and other mid-size adventure bikes, the Africa Twin 650's selling points could be its heritage, expected value for money, and balance of features and usability. Strengths and potential weaknesses. The strengths of the Africa Twin 650 lie in bringing the Africa Twin identity into a more manageable package. Riders get Honda's reputation for reliability, tech-forward features, and the promise of a machine capable of both trail and highway. Its lighter weight, relative to full-size ADV bikes, combined with modern electronics, could make it ideal for a wide audience. However, challenges remain. Since it's a newly revealed model, long-term reliability is untested. In markets where parts and support are limited, that may affect adoption. Weight control is critical. If it becomes too heavy, the agile feel could be compromised. Also, power output must be balanced so as not to underwhelm riders used to full-size machines. If Honda pushes a supercharged variant, managing heat, durability, and emissions will be engineering hurdles. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 could be a game-changer, an adventure bike that invites more riders to explore without overwhelming them. With its balance of modern tech, classic touring capabilities, and nimble potential, it's poised to shine if Honda delivers on promises. What do you think? Would you leap toward the Africa Twin 650 or wait to see real-world tests? Drop your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, share it with your rider friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into upcoming bikes. Ring that bell so you don't miss hands-on test rides once this beast hits the roads. Ride safe, explore boldly, and see you out there.